Shalawam Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, by YAHAWASHI. Number one is to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalawam to Lek out there, doing this work of faith and live with love and true sincerity. I just want to get into a quick topic, entitled Mind of Elevation. All right, so this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. So, to keep your heart means to keep your mind. You're supposed to have your mind under subjection of these scriptures. So keep your heart with all diligence. With every aspect that you endeavor within this truth or within this life, you're supposed to keep your mind intact, keep your mind focused. Not let your mind get strayed away from your main goals. Now, main goals is what? To enter into that everlasting rest. And we will attain our goals, Lord willing, if we are part of that elect, if we stay focused upon the scriptures. Okay, this is how we get to our goal, by maintaining the word. And by us keeping our mind, we maintain the word within us. That shows our diligence towards our goals. Okay, and the term mind of elevation, elevation comes from the word elevare, which means to raise. So you want to keep raising your mental aptitude, so to speak. You want to continue to grow, and when you think of how Apostle Bar brings out, the word educate means what? To draw forth. So when we're growing within this time frame in which we're living in now, it's nothing more than the old knowledge in which we had before, mixed with increased knowledge, because as the scriptures say, that knowledge shall increase as time goes on in Daniel the 12th chapter. So we're just adding on to the layers of the foundation of YAHAWASHI, which we already have deep embedded within our spirit. So real quick is Ephesians chapter 4 verse 15. But speaking in truth, but speaking the truth in love, may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even YAHAWASHI. Okay, so what? We supposed to grow up into him in all things. That's in all aspects of this truth, because it's different areas to this truth, and I say this a lot, that, brothers don't pay attention to. You have the brotherhood, we have scriptural breakdowns, we have your behavior, your mannerisms, analyzing yourself, examining yourself, which is so many different layers and degrees of examining yourself, just knowing how you interact with brothers, different situations, so on and so forth, how you discern things, when to speak, when not to speak, so on and so forth. All of these different things play a part into our growth within this truth, and just for instance, when you get into like Apostle Tahar, setting that standard of, the 2 shows a week, and when I take a look at that, I think of it as, when he did that, he set a bar, okay, because we're children, we're babes within this truth. So just like if you have your son and your son is trying to ride a bike, what you going to do? You're not going to put him on 2 wheels, you're going to put him on training wheels, and you're going to get him to rolling on them training wheels to get him going, and then after you getting your son on them training wheels, now you get comfortable, right, now you take them training wheels off. Now you start to, help him just with 2 wheels, so you can start to get his balance. After you get his balance, now you testing him, letting him go, but you still hold it. You still holding your hands bound so that he don't fall. Then once he get going, okay, now you off, you running, you on the races. Now you on your own, So what I see how through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, how the apostle set it up is for brothers to constantly grow, for brothers to constantly set a new bar for themselves individually within this truth, because we're not supposed to stand stagnated, hence the term mind of elevation. Once you reach a point in this truth, you're supposed to keep going and keep elevating, man. You're not supposed to just sit there at one point, and just be there and be comfortable with that. Or like with weight building, they have the term called plateau. You may be working out, with 145 plate on each side, which is 135. And you growing, you get up to 2 plates on each side, which is 225. But now you hit that plateau where you just can't get above that. But now you got to find different tricks and different methods to get above that 225. That's where, you analyze yourself. Well, what do I need to do? Do I need to study more? Do I need to do this more? Is there areas that I'm slacking in with the brotherhood? Is there areas I'm slacking in with charity? So on and so forth, that you may grow in these different areas which pertain unto this truth, that you can elevate, So, real quick, another quick scripture. This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 15. And it says, meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Okay, so in order for you, to elevate within this truth, which is all through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, you have to meditate upon these things. You meditate upon the weak areas in which you have within this truth. If you're not a great speaker, you pray unto the Lord and you try to work upon, that avenue, whatever aspect it may be that you may be lacking, you work on that. Like how I made a reference to the gym, I'll make another reference. If you know that, your biceps and your triceps, your shoulders, they may get big really fast. You don't want to constantly build upon those. Now you have weak legs, So what? In turn, you will balance that out by now working out on your legs, because that's the area in which you're lacking on. But you had to meditate and to think upon that area in which you can do to build that body part up. So that's how it is with your mind and with your different avenues that we have within this truth that we deal with on it every day. Because every brother is lacking something within this truth. The Lord ain't give every single spiritual gift unto one person. That's why we are a body. One brother is stronger in this area, another brother is strong in this area, and we come together, to be that perfect structure, that body part of the Lord, that our profiting may appear unto all. As it says right here, read again, it says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them. How we got into Proverbs 4:23, when it pretty much made that same reference, about take heed to thy mind and give diligence. So it says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear unto all. So once you grow in these different avenues within this truth, once you're starting to elevate within these different avenues, it's not just for yourself. You're supposed to use it to profit yourself first and foremost, and then the brotherhood, man. Because we can't, try to portray something unto brothers that we're not doing unto ourselves first and foremost. So we have to make sure, as the scriptures say in Sirach, the 37th chapter, I believe it's the 19th verse. Matter of fact, I'll get it just since I quoted it. I believe that's the scripture. Okay. Sirach 37 and 19. There is one that is wise and teacheth many, and is yet unprofitable to himself. So we have to be profitable to ourselves, and then in turn our profiting must appear unto all, unto the brotherhood, to do everything that we can do to ensure the furtherance of this gospel, and to ensure that we're doing all we can in the name of YAHAWASHI for the brotherhood, man. So with that, I hope this segment was edifying. And I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashim Yahawashi, double wonders to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalawam to the elect out there, doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Shalawam.
Shalawam.
I should have been tapping you doing all that snoring, man. Wait to the end.
No, I just heard like.
Yo, my bad, yo.